Good evening, class. I hope all is well with you all. My name is William Dunn. The reason I'm here to do this speech is to introduce myself to the class. Hopefully after this speech, you all will be able to learn more about myself through the outline I have provided. So my thesis was how to change a child into a man. People find that kind of a hard task to do nowadays, in which I find myself too, being in the field that I am. I'm 26 years old. I'm from Augusta, Georgia. I have two sons, two handsome sons, named DJ and Jace. Well, DJ, he's named after me, so he's a junior, but we call him DJ. Like I said, I was born in Augusta, Georgia, a small town outside of Atlanta, Georgia, which people consider a country town. I have four beautiful sisters and one brother, in which they all gave me a hard time growing up in life. So growing up in a country town, I was bigger than a lot of other kids. So people always try to get me to play football, in which I started to play. My high school year, we moved to Ridge, Georgia, which is a small town outside of Augusta, which is a population about 3,000 to 5,000 people, I would say, at the max. Okay, throughout high school, I played football. I didn't have a passion for it, but I played just because it was fun, and I was pretty good at it. So in high school, we had this intern program. So the intern program was a work-based learning program, which you had the opportunity to pursue fields on which you want to do in life, such as nursing, welding, electrician, things of that nature. I always wanted to be a police officer growing up. So I enrolled in the program. I started interning at the jail. And at the jail, I was a jailer. I did everything as a normal jailer would do. I booked inmates, feed them, fingerprint, walk them to the nurse station, drove patrol cars, all the things of that nature. So that really helped me enhance on things that I want to do in the police field. So after I graduated, well, let me touch back. So while in high school, I played football. So as playing football was pretty good, but I didn't have a passion for it. When it came time for me to graduate, I had about 8, 9, 10 scholarships offered to me to play football. When I was my first year of football, I had messed my right shoulder up. So I had to get a pin on my shoulder. And so it always gave me a hesitant feeling about wanting to go to college and play football, because I was like, okay, what if I hurt my shoulder? Permanently hurt and I won't move, or I get hurt it to a way I just won't never be able to use my arm again. So I had second thoughts and doubts about pursuing a football career. So when it got time for me to graduate high school, which I did graduate, and right when I was thinking about going to college to play football, my mother got sick. She had a bad stroke. And for me to be the only child left in the house, everybody else moved off and on with their life. It was hard for me to kind of leave my mother behind. She wanted me to leave, but I just couldn't find it myself in the heart to do it. So I turned down all my scholarships to play football. I enrolled in Georgia Military College, 2-year program, just to start taking some classes. I started working at a nuclear plant for 3 years as a security guard, which was fun. I advanced real quick. I became a sergeant. It was just fun. So then by the time I turned 21, I went to pursue my life career of being a cop. I applied to multiple agencies, which I was accepted by APD, City of Atlanta Police Department. And it was fun. I joined the force in 2013, and I've been here ever since. Through the academy, it was real fun. I had a great time learning and training. But a bad part about it was throughout the academy, my dad got sick. He got diagnosed with lung cancer right before I went in the academy. So the academy was 6 months long. So from Atlanta to Augusta, where he was hospitalized at, was about a 2 hour, 2 hour and a half drive. So I would go from Atlanta to Augusta at least 3 to 4 times a week to see my dad while he was in the hospital after getting off work from the academy. So the academy was from August all the way to July. From August all the way until April, in which my dad died a week before my swear-in, which was pretty hard for me also. I took it kind of rough, but I didn't take it too bad because we had an understanding. We talked about it beforehand, so I was kind of preparing myself for the downfall. So the reason I'm here is to explain on how me growing up now and being a father or being a police officer is a very critical thing nowadays. Growing up, I always want to be a cop. I always want to help others and be able to provide for others and serve and protect and all that good things police officers look for and people dedicate themselves to do as a police officer. But nowadays, things just have shifted. I have 2 children, which I wanted to have my first son before I became a cop because my dad was sick, and I know I was the only son left to hold off his legacy of being a Dunn. I had my son a couple months after I got sworn in, and to touch on how things are going on in today's society, we have unarmed shootings and multiple things of that nature, which have put a bad taste in people's mouth about cops. Cops are people who are designed to protect people at any means necessary. Strangers, family members, everybody, anytime. And the thing about it is, you always a cop 24/7. You never can turn it off. You always have to act no matter what the situation may be, because you're under oath. You took oath to always protect and serve, in which you are under oath no matter what the situation or occasion may be. You can be with your kids out in the mall or out shopping, all things of that nature. You have to act. In which now I have started to kind of rethink on life things, on my career. So I enrolled in Harrison University about a year and a half ago. I have 3 classes left and I have my bachelor's. Okay, and also enrolling in it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the FBI. But then, as getting farther along in my class and getting changed to another unit, I want to get into cybersecurity. So after that, I'm kind of second guessing my life career as being a cop. It's all fun. I love what I do, but it's just the risk factors that I go through on a daily basis, and how people are so careless to hurt the cops because they feel like all cops are bad cops, in which that is not true. It's very not true. And so the reason I'm thinking about changing my career is to expand in the cybersecurity world as a cybersecurity tech. Cybersecurity tech to help breaches and things of that nature. It still deal with law enforcement, but it's just an inside instead of an outside thing. I could be at a desk and not have to worry about people shooting and just bringing harmful things to me or my family. So being a cop, you only have yourself, a radio, and the tools on your gun belt to help you survive that day. In which I have been lucky, because I have been in a lot of incidents in which I could have, I'd say lost my life, but I just been in a lot of deadly incidents in which I had to resort to your gun belt. So being a cop, this is what you get. Your gun belt, your gun, your taser, things of that nature. Your tools, which are there to help you and make sure you make it home every single day of the week. And also you get your bulletproof vest, which is this, and which is worn every day, no matter what the occasion may be. The hardest thing to do is to be able to shift from being a cop to a regular citizen. So one day, in one moment, you're wearing this, then it's hard to switch to something like this. So after this, I hope that everybody be able to get a good understanding of myself and how it is to be a cop in this dangerous world as today. So I hope all is well. I can't wait to read everybody's speeches, and I hope we have a very successful class.